Hey guys, today is Friday and I thought I'd do another collection video. I decided to do something that's coming up on its 21st anniversary, and that is the Sega Genesis. Actually, this is going to be a Sega 16-bit collection, so first we'll start with the Genesis. But before we get there, I want to show you my hardware that I've got for the Sega 16-bit machines. First up is my original Sega Genesis Generation 1 with a Sega CD attachment. This is the original system I had back in the 90s, my first system. Right now, the CD unit's having some problems, so I'm going to have to get that sent away to get it fixed. This one kind of has a special place in my collection because it's the one that I originally had and absolutely enjoyed playing back in the day. Next is my Sega Genesis System 2 with CD attachment. I also have a 32X in it as well. Neat little system. This one actually works, so if I want to play Sega CD games or 32X CD games, I can use this machine to do it. And here is my Genesis 3 unit. This one has a little bit of problems with the sound. If I wiggle the cable in the back, though, it starts working, so it's probably got a short in it. I may end up sending this one to the other person that fixes my Generation 1 machine as well to get it fixed, because it's actually a neat little system. I also have a couple extra attachments. This is my power base converter. It allows me to play Master System games in a Genesis. And I have an extra 32X as well. This one I believe has it's complete in box. I have a box unit in my my closet for this one. All right, now let's get on to the Sega Genesis games. First, we'll do the ones that are loose. I've got about 75 Genesis games right now in my collection. First up is Phantasy Star 4, an absolutely great, possibly the best RPG on the system. Next is my Sega CD backup cart. This is Warlock. This is, I believe this is Thunder Force 2. Thunder Force 2? Then we have Mega Bomberman. Then Shining in the Darkness. One I recently picked up, The World of Illusion, starring Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. This one is Shining Force 2. Label's pretty messed up on it, but I've never been able to get a replacement yet for this one. Someday I will. Another great strategy RPG. This is Micro Machines. Kind of weird shaped cart. Next is Virtual Racing. Huge cart. Next is Road Rash 3. Blades of Vengeance. Neat little game. We've got F-22 Interceptor. This is Fairy Tale Adventure. This is probably a little bit better game on the Amiga. Never really played it on the Genesis, but I definitely played it back in the day on the Amiga. One of my favorites. Everybody hates on it, but I don't care because I love it. That's Might and Magic Gates to Another World. Another one I recently picked up. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Heard a few people tell me it's actually a decent game. This is Pitfall, the Mayan Adventures. Castlevania Bloodlines. Awesome game. This is Warrior of Rome. A little bit of damage at the top, but I've again never been able to find a replacement for it. This is Gauntlet 4. Streets of Rage 2. This is Arcade Classics Centipede and Missile Command. Another one's a little messed up, but again, I've never been able to find a replacement. That is Light Crusader. We have got Vector Man. Another one I recently picked up for $1. It was in like last month's pickup videos. This is Rocket Knight Adventures. Heard really good things about it. I need to set it some time aside and play it sometime. This is Kid Chameleon. Scooby-Doo Mystery, another one I've recently picked up. Heard good things about this one as well, Comic Zone. This is the original Streets of Rage. This is Battletech. Oh, I have had a lot of fun playing this game back in the day as well. Next is Batman Forever. This is Williams Arcade's Greatest Hits. Toy Story. Little Mermaid. Home Alone. You probably remember all of these last few here from my pickups video. I got them for $1 a piece. This is James Pond. And Tony La Russa Baseball. Okay, next will be a few of my box games that I've got. I've got Turrican. And unfortunately this is missing the manual. I'd like to find the manual at some point for this one. Next is Gemfire. Cool strategy game. And it comes, I got the map and manual for that as well. Next is Saint Sword. Fortunately, I need to get the manual for it as well. It's probably going to be pretty hard to get. We've got Galaxy Force 2. Looks like a kind of cool shooter. I do have the manual for that one. Next is Star Control. I believe I am missing, I'm not sure, I don't know if it was a comic or a map or something. I do have the manual for it, but I think there's one thing I am missing for this one. Here is Arcus Odyssey. Do have the manual for it. Taz in Escape from Mars. Do have the manual for that. Miss Pac-Man. Same thing. I got the manual for it. Alien 3. Need to get the manual for it. Lemmings 2 Tribes. That one has the manual. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Got the manual for it. Echo the Dolphin. Need to get a manual for it. Flashback. Awesome game. Looks like, almost looks like a comic. I'm not sure if that's the manual or not. Techno Clash. This is one of the original games that I had for my Genesis. does not have the manual, unfortunately. Game that gets a lot of hate, Super Hot Light. We have the manual for it. Evander Holyfield Boxing does have the manual. Ease 3, Wonder from Wise, or Wonder from Ease. Need the manual for it. Super Baseball 2020. Got the manual, it's a little beat up, but I do have one. One of my favorites, Golden Axe 2. Does have the manual. Another one of my favorites, I played this on more on the PC and the Commodore 64. That is Starflight, an absolutely awesome, it's hard to explain it, space exploration, part RPG as well. And I gotta show you. That is the friggin' manual for it. Look how big that sucker is. So I do have the manual and cart for it with the box. Next is Phantasy Star 2, another awesome RPG with the manual. Here is Aladdin with the manual. We got Pool with the manual. Buck Rogers Countdown to Doomsday. I played this on the PC as well. Great sci-fi RPG. Another huge manual for it, super thick. Next is Phantasy Star 3, another awesome RPG. Probably not as good as the first two though, or the fourth one. Got the manual for it. Another really cool game, Dungeons and Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. I do need the manual for it. Another game that gets a lot of high praise, that is Landstalker. I got the manual for it. Jurassic Park. Need the manual. The Lion King, another really cool platformer. Looks like I don't have the manual, but I got a kind of poster for it. Next is Winter Challenge. It's only the game, no manual. And finally, we have the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Need the manual. Sonic 2. I do have the manual. And Sonic 3. And that is my Genesis collection. It does have the manual. Come back in a few days. I will put up the part 2 of this Sega 16-bit collection, where I'm going to go into my Sega CD collection and my 32X collection. So come back, guys, in a couple days, maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'll put that up, and you can peruse that as well. Again, guys, thanks for watching.